They weren't fighting just for land. They fought to capture enemies alive, to feed the gods with blood. They were the Jaguar Warriors, the fiercest elite of the Aztec Empire. Follow Arena of Ages, where history's deadliest warriors live again. Warriors of the Sun. In the heart of Mesoamerica, the Aztec Empire rose to power through war, tribute, and sacrifice. At the center of this empire stood the Jaguar Warriors, one of two elite military orders alongside the Eagle Warriors. They were not common soldiers. They were the chosen, the bravest, the most ruthless, tasked with carrying out the empire's most sacred duty, capturing prisoners for sacrifice to the sun god, Huitzilopochtli. Training for war. From childhood, Aztec boys were raised in the Telpochcali, youth schools, or for nobles, the Calmecac. There they learned discipline, weapon handling, and the songs and rituals of war. Training wasn't just about killing, it was about capturing. Boys sparred with wooden weapons, ran long distances, and were hardened through physical trials. By adolescence, they marched alongside warriors into battle, tasked with carrying supplies, observing tactics, and seizing their first captives. The path to Jaguar Warrior. To rise into the Jaguar ranks, a warrior had to prove himself. Capturing one enemy was not enough. He needed to capture 4, alive and unbroken, on the battlefield. These prisoners would later face ritual sacrifice, their blood feeding the gods and ensuring the sun would rise again. Only then could the warrior don the fearsome jaguar skin armor, a symbol of strength, courage, and divine favor. Weapons of terror. The Jaguar Warriors carried the macuahuitl, a wooden sword embedded with sharp obsidian blades. Though made from stone and wood, it was devastating, capable of slicing with the sharpness of glass. They also carried spears, atlatls, spear throwers, and round shields decorated with jaguar motifs. Their armor, jaguar pelts, brightly painted suits, and fearsome helmets shaped like snarling jaguar heads, struck terror before the battle even began. Tactics and ritual. Unlike many armies that sought to annihilate their enemies, Aztec warfare was designed to capture. Jaguar warriors fought with precision, using their shields and agility to isolate foes and knock them down with the flat of their blades. A captured warrior was more valuable than a dead one, for he became an offering to the gods. Before battle, Jaguar warriors performed rituals, chanting war songs, painting their bodies, and calling on the spirit of the jaguar, a creature of strength, stealth, and ferocity. To fight as a jaguar warrior was not just combat, it was sacred theater, a blend of religion and war. Life and privilege. Jaguar warriors were honored throughout Aztec society. They dined in the royal palace, wore lavish costumes, and enjoyed privileges denied to commoners. Yet, with honor came responsibility. They were expected to lead from the front, to inspire terror, and to deliver captives. To fail was to dishonor both themselves and the gods. The fall. When the Spanish arrived in the early 16th century, the Jaguar warriors fought fiercely to defend their empire. But European steel, horses, and gunpowder brought new challenges. Even so, accounts tell of Jaguar warriors charging fearlessly into battle, their obsidian blades shattering against iron armor, their courage undimmed even as their empire crumbled. The Jaguar warriors were more than soldiers. They were hunters of men, servants of the gods, and symbols of a world where war and religion were one. The question is, could you have faced them knowing they wanted you alive?